Steyert. I'm back again today to talk to you about some of our emotions. And what we learned yesterday was that you can feel lots of different ways. More than just happy, sad, and angry. There are lots of feelings you can have. And today, we're going to look at some pictures of some of our friends and see how they might feel. So yesterday we talked about being scared, which can also be afraid. We talked about being excited, which means you're super duper happy about something that is happening. We talked about being jealous, which means you want something someone else has. We talked about proud, which means you feel good about something you've done. We talked about being surprised. We talked about feeling worried. So those are some of the things that we'll see today and some other feelings too. So I'm going to show you some pictures of Piggy and Elephant. I want you to guess how they might feel. And we don't know. So there's no right and wrong answer, but we can look at some clues and figure out how we think they might feel. So let's take a look at Piggy. Look at Piggy's eyes. They are great big eyes, and his hands are up and his mouth is open. How do you think he might feel? He might feel scared or surprised, but he looks scared because his hands are up. It even looks like she might be shaking. Piggy looks a little scared. Let's take a look at Gerald here. How do you think he feels? Remember, you can look at his eyebrows for clues. They're up in the middle and down on the side. What's that? Oh my. I think you're right. Gerald feels sad. He is crying. Look at Gerald's face here. How do you think he feels? I think so too. He might feel a couple of things. He might be surprised. He might be worried. He looks a little bit like he might be worried. Does Piggy look like she feels the same? No, and that's something we'll talk about in a few days. Sometimes I feel one way and you might feel another way, and that's okay. Sometimes you feel one way and Mommy might feel another way, and that's okay too. Right now, it does look like Gerald might be a little worried or surprised or even scared. And Piggy looks happy. Oh, look at Piggy here. Look at Piggy's. How do you think Piggy might feel? Let's look at some clues. Her eyes. Look at her cheeks. How might she feel? Yeah, maybe. Or maybe she feels embarrassed. Embarrassed is when we sort of feel funny about something we did. We might feel a little bad about something we did, or might feel a little uncomfortable. Might just feel a little funny in our belly about something we did. I think that might be how Piggy feels. Look at Gerald here. How do you think he feels? Let's take a look at his eyes. They are really big, and his forehead is up. What do you think? Yeah, he might feel surprised. If I had someone giving me a stinky fish bone, I'd probably feel surprised too. Oh, poor Gerald. I don't even have to see his eyes to know how he feels. Look at his mouth. His mouth can give us a clue. And here they are again. Oh. How did we say he felt when he had those tears coming down? You got it. He feels sad. Oh. Oh boy. How do you think Piggy feels? Right, so yeah, that's a good thinking. And sometimes we can feel a couple of different things at once. Maybe Piggy feels surprised. Her eyes are open big and her hands are up. Maybe she's even a little bit worried. or maybe a little angry and surprised. That can happen too. She definitely has some surprised eyes. Look at Gerald. Look at his smile. It goes the whole way up to his glasses. How do you think Gerald might feel? Yeah, maybe he might feel happy. He might even be excited. Remember we said excited is super happy because something's happening. It looks like Piggy's talking to Gerald, and Gerald looks so excited about what Piggy is saying. Oh, this is a silly one. Let's take a look at Piggy. How do you think Piggy feels? This is a little tricky. We didn't talk about this feeling. She looks like she's thinking. Yeah, she looks a little confused. Let's look again. Confused is when you don't really understand what is going on. Do you ever feel confused? Sometimes I feel confused right now. I'm a little confused about why we're not in school. I have to think about that a lot. Sometimes we feel confused. We don't really understand. That's okay. We can talk to people and they can explain things, and then we can say, oh, right. We can understand things better when we feel confused and talk to people. Oh, let's take a look at both of them. Let's start with Gerald. Look at Gerald's eyebrows. They are down in the middle. Yeah, he might be angry or frustrated. He looks like he's a little angry. He might be frustrated. And look at Piggy. Oh boy, remember he said that you might feel different ways? Yeah, so her eyebrows are up in the middle and down on the side, which means maybe she's a little, sad. And her cheeks are red. She might be a little embarrassed too. She might feel bad about something that she did or funny about something she did. Oh, look at Gerald here. What do you think? His eyebrows are sort of up a little bit. His eyes are a little bit wide. He looks like his hands are at his mouth. Yeah, he might be feeling like that, right? He might be feeling worried. Maybe. Oh, how do Piggy and Gerald feel there? Yeah. They look like they're dancing in the rain. They might be excited or happy. Good. Oh, look at Gerald. How do you think he feels? Right, he could feel like that. So he might feel scared or just surprised. Sometimes we think someone is feeling a certain way, but we might be wrong, so we could ask him. So if I saw Gerald, I'd say, Gerald, are you scared? And he might say, I am. Or he might say, no, I was just surprised. So it's good to ask people how they feel. Oh, look at Gerald. His eyebrows are down in the middle, and his hand is right on his face. And look at Piggy. Do they feel the same? No. Gerald might feel what? He might. He looks a little frustrated, a little angry, maybe a little annoyed. He doesn't like what's going on. But Piggy sure does look happy, doesn't she? This is our last one. Oh, look at Gerald. How do you think Gerald feels here? His teeth are like this, and his eyes are big. I think so too. I think he might be scared. I think so. Well, thank you so much for thinking about all the different feelings with me today. That was so much fun. That made me feel happy to spend a little time with you. So I hope you have a really fun day and you're super happy and you're staying home and healthy and safe. I miss you so much. Bye.